about Shias being the greatest liars the world they have by Imam Hussein and how how great Imam Hussein was. They've deceived the world. None of them couldn't find one who could help out. A Shia, right? Who could have become so rich and helped his Shia. But in Iran, look at the Irani Shia regime. This very cruel Shias. Lying. Look at how they've lied about the Quran ayahs, right? Without any remorse, any shame in them. Look at what the Irani regime does. These terrible, terrible criminals. Lying and pointing fingers at Israel, America. Look at the lies you have been living, declaring, all this teaching, right? This is what the Shias, look how they changed this Taimur guy coming here, this Peshawari Shia, the Sayyids, liars. The curse of Allah should be on you. Surah Nisa 66. This is a death cult. This, okay? How their imams changed. And come on now, the imams have changed it. They were criminals. So you also become criminals and say that we did such great, honest research. This is a crime. And I will talk about this. I will keep exposing these because they have kept on sticking to these lies, blaming us, trying to divert our attention here. Abdullah Jalal, Shia criminal, Irani Shia criminal regime. You are criminals. Common Shias also, you are criminals. Look how lies that you have been telling. There should be no tolerance for such. You should be called for what you are. At least that. What action can we take against you criminals? By just shouting, do you think that... Look at them. Kill yourselves. It's written here, Oktulu, and they've changed the meaning of this word, lay down. Shame on these Sayyids and these Shia religious scholars. Shame on them. Tell me that this word doesn't mean means lay down your lives. Where does it say lay down your lives in Arabic? What is the word in Arabic? Stubborn liars. They go for majlises. They come back and the way they talk to a person who is not well, mutta, saying that it is safety, protection for the men against adultery. They've legalized prostitution. There's prostitution allowed. They don't see this. Who changed the word? They can't see it. They're blind. What are they? Surah 24, Ayah 33. These Shias, they are the worst liars, greatest liars. Forget Salafis. Well, the Christians may like them and be with them, right? Because maybe they don't care about the truth. They just, oh, well, it's a religion. Jesus Christ saved us, this, that. They don't look into these Christians. They don't want the truth, right? They just, whoever saved them, the devil saved them, that's okay. Okay, yeah, it's a good religion. It's a good religion, keep to it, right? Not because it's true. There are contradictions in the Bible. God's words, these are not even God's words. This is Jesus Christ saying, and the disciples have written, and now we have other things, others saying that this Bible, this canon, the ones that were canonized, the books, the Gospels, they were chosen, and look at the things they've done, right? They don't look at that, and they just want to. I think these Christians, the Hindus, they just want to help. What's it going on? Forget these. Just a minute. Look at yourselves before pointing fingers at others. This is what they don't do. Just a minute. What are these Shias up to? Look at what they've been up to. Right? The Christians will tell you that this is a true religion, the Christ and all this, but they don't care about the truth. There are people speaking against the Gospels, Bible. You know, this was the ones that were chosen to be canonized. Oh, my God, only me fighting for this alone. Even the ex-Muslims, they could have a soft corner for the Shias because Shias were killed. They could feel guilty also. Some Sunnis have started to feel guilty, Pakistani and all. So that's why, the ex-Muslim. Otherwise, it's not really a true ex-Muslim movement. It is not. You see, um, the Indian told me that this Haris Sultan, the sister, is married to a Pakistani, some army officer or something, right? So if they wanted to kill Haris Sultan, they could have done it a long time ago. Come on, they're fooling you people. Many, many in this world don't stick to the truth. They just, okay, the religion is peaceful. No, but it's a lie, right? I could see, like, how could you believe in a religion that where it's canonized? Look, even Christianity, and there's this, look, and do not compel your slave girls to prostitution. I'm the only one fighting. And there are these Christians, there are these Hindus who are pro Shia, right? And against it's against the Sunni Islam or the terrorist radical Islam. Which I call Islam is a terrorist religion. It's totally intolerant. This is and these Americans, right, who have given them a platform, like ex-Muslim Alisha. What is his content? What is his content? Ex-Muslim Alisha's content. There is nothing. You tell me something about Islam, right? Against Shia Islam. Anything in its content. Nothing. Nothing substantial. Shias are going to say, even that Johnny has written that we have interpolations. The Shias have interpolation, and he became a Shia, but he does say that. And the Imams also have said, if there are ridiculous, let's say, something ridiculous uh, against the Quran ayats, just reject them. So That's why I was not going towards that side, the tafsir and all this. But now I've gone to the tafsir side and see, and the translation that Shias have chosen for this ayat, Surah 4 ayat. And what is this? Look at this. And they do, sometimes the Shias don't even address what the thing, what the ayat is saying. Oh. And Shias become very self-defensive, very defensive about their religion, or even the Christians with them, like, and the Hindus. If I could, I wish I had to, go to a live stream, know how to, I knew what was behind this Christian. Um, See, there was on David Wood has said with apostate prophet when they've been coming together. I could just can't find that, like apostate Aladdin, and that the spirit, secular spirit is found, right? The following them, taking time to. David Wood said that he does prefer, he likes the Shias more than the Sunnis. Like, oh, so David Wood has not done proper research on his religion. I mean, how could Allah, or oh, sorry, how could God, right, not write the scripture and then, okay, forget this, then, uh, and then this scripture, this Quran has come, which is the word of God. But how come he didn't give his word to the uh, Jews and the Christians to write it down and make it into a book, right? And so that his words would never be changed, cannot be changed. So, but we see that in Jews and Christian scriptures, God has not done what He's done in the Quran. He's told the Muslims, this God, Allah, that I have said, this is my word. And it's perfect. There can be no change, nothing. I can change the ayahs, but His words or His laws, this Quran cannot be changed. Right? This, the ayats signs can be changed, but God not what. Only He can change it. Also that. Abrogate it, no one else can. Or bring reform to it. Only Allah. So He's done that, and the book has now come and written. Wait, you're lying like this. So I'm the only one, like, uh, even ex-Muslim Ali Shah and this ex-Shia. No contents, no contents. She has told us that she'll be talking about the hijab, the women's rights, or what was it, right? Give us from the Shia, I don't know, from the Islamic books, but she didn't. This apostate Layla, I didn't see anything that she gave from the showing you from the Quran ayahs and all this and the Shia tafsir. She's not done this either. Neither is Alicia ex-Muslim. So when I joined the Pakistani, I suspected that they were really Shia Sayyids. I left them. Alicia was going there, and didn't even want me to go on the screen. Join them, however they see it. I know they're, and then people coming in and saying going to this one and that one, but they're not helpful. They want money. If you don't pay them, it's not nice. It's it's their channel, what topic they're on. Then they were on Umar bin Khattab, and I wanted to say, I know you are a Shia, right? To that Sayyid Yazid. Look, they will not show you this substantial kind of evidence. Now, being in the UAE, I'm scared because there are some cases here. that I don't know whether I'll be framed, um, what, and due to my case, someone had told me, just keep your mouth shut. Here, like, they don't like, um, uh, I may be too outspoken for them as a woman right here. And since my health is like this, I've started to abuse since year 2000, when it was in my mind, abuse, a lot of abuse voices with abuse hitting my mind. But it was like, really, I couldn't, um, no one could understand, like, go for a walk, come back. Going for a walk, I'm out of balance, my head imbalance and all this. Go for a walk, it will go away. No way. It came back. Jose, no way, Jose. So that wasn't working. And when I came here, I know that my family, they're very, this thing, like, they won't help anyone as a drug, addict to save the life and say, come to Dubai or something. They won't. They're not family at all. And also, my father, like, I was told that, people disappear here. So very scared here. And the men are, like, like very, like this, like Abdullah Jalal, like, type. They flirt, Pakistani men also. They go to clubs here. One Pakistani taxi driver was telling me, another, like, they come here, Pakistan. He doesn't have money for properly, but he wants to go to the clubbing. He wants to go here, and like this, Pakistanis. And then they've learned from the Arabs, I don't know, flirting and all this, right? So here, like, it's it's a lot about this thing, right? We can't, like, a woman going alone, being alone would be like a prostitute. Unless, no, a woman alone, right? A woman with another woman, friends, wearing abaya, wearing chalet, even wearing like Western clothes, or a maid going out alone, that's a Filipino maid or some Sri Lankan or Indian or this. Uh, but a girl, just a woman going alone here, it's not good in the Arab Muslim world. So I was scared here. I couldn't take help. Even Indians, they can get very, like, free and all this, right? And now this person has spewed rudeness, and this Abdullah Jalal, and then he goes, they're cute, as if I should take his nonsense, his dirty, sick insults, rudeness, right? Like, I think the Pakistanis are psychopaths. Once upon a time, I thought that the Arabs also were like this, psychopaths, like extreme. So I have that blood, I have and Iran is also psychopaths. Even Kashmiri psychopaths, all of them. Real, terrible, like, we're not level-headed or anything. So I could be in trouble, if something here, the way these Pakistanis also taunt and all this, and the taxi drivers, the way they cheap people, and they're scared here because they might get it. Okay, if one's going to the beach, I was, I couldn't, like the taxi driver saying that, I cannot take you. My seat will get wet, and then I will get this thing, and very so here many rules, and then he's going to get it. And I just took food, McDonald's food in the taxi, not eating it, not even drinking from that. I was told. No, no, you've brought this food, and in the taxi, you're not allowed. Here, it's written here on the dashboard, like where is it written that you're not allowed to travel in a taxi? Now I can't buy McDonald's, or I put it in the bags, the supermarket bag. I'm so scared here. Like, that taxi driver scared me. I was like, food, traveling with food in a taxi is not allowed. Like, you buy the food, McDonald's, and stop a taxi, and you're going home, right? One taxi driver, Pakistani, he was such a pain, and I was so tired after shopping, after doing my, monthly shopping, and this, and once in a blue moon, I can go out. So here, like, I'm very scared here, and maybe they want to trap me because I did say in the hospital, I did say some things against the Shias, right? Uh, in the hospital, Rashid Hospital. So the brothers acting really funny, uh, even more so. No, no, but now that I remember, uh, I don't think it's, but I'm not sure. Like, I can't trust anyone here. Uh, it's like very, very, like, cruel, wicked. I mean, they can really torture you, I heard, and they make you disappear, and they might not understand. They didn't understand my case neither. That doctor was threatening to. Okay, I don't want, like, but financially, like, they are paying me, right, helping me because some people. Uh, but there are many people who are not able financially. There were business people, businessmen, tycoons who came down, and now they were in prison, right? So what is this with the Abdullah Jalal? Like, saying that you're not working, you should not have a mobile. Um, uh, this is what you would do to your wife, Abdullah Jalal, and and this Pakistani guy, right? He's uploaded a video on this. So he's saying that this shorts video, right? He's telling his people, Pakistanis, that you shouldn't be doing this in Dubai because they're going to put you in online abusive behave crime. It's a crime. Muhammad Bilal in Dubai. So it's not only like people like me who are provoked, and you come here and you say rude things, and you think that I shouldn't get angry. I should be a hypocrite like a prophet was when it suited him, when he could get away with the law, made himself the judge, and we're supposed to obey him in every matter of our dispute, full submission. And you're saying that you don't, and even the Shias, that we don't worship Prophet Muhammad? हाँ, अपने आप को जज बना के इस क्रिमिनल ने, प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने, झूठा फॉल्स प्रॉफिट ने, Uh, you're taking a rich Dubai housewife sex. True stories. Turkey. Khair, I'm new victims of Dubai. Poured up parties, what are they called? Dubai Sheikh's affair with crime story. Trace true crime. My goodness. Ukrainian OnlyFans model. Brutal. Spine broken. I've heard. And physical also harm. It's really like. So, yeah, right. Pakistani, stop it. Muhammad Bilal. Online abuse, behave crime. It's a crime. Very good. I'm not able to. What kind of people are they? These Pakistanis, psychotic, or are they psychopaths, or what are they? Some are maniacs. Look, they should look at themselves, right? Look at their prophet. What a maniac he was, right? He was mentally ill. Abdullah Lal, your prophet, was mentally ill, making everyone. He was a tyrant. Not He wasn't mentally ill. I think he was devil possessed or something. Or maybe he wanted whatever he did, he earned it. God knows what it. Mental illness is not a crime. Stop poking and poking. And who are the people behind these Pakistanis and this Abraham loan and all this Ibrahim loan? Huh? What nonsense. Forget Zahra, and I'm 60 years old. So what do you want? What go? I'm saying I'm not interested in you, you vulgar. Now in the daytime, every time something happens here to my AC, someone's controlling, or my especially the internet, right? It goes off. I don't know. In the morning, they started early morning work here outside. So I can't trust anyone here. Okay, one of these men was before even, but it could be that since I complained against the sheikhs and that Pakistani man, this man, he uh, hates me, but that was long time before when I wasn't saying it. Did I say anything against? Actually, I was on this road in Dubai walking, and the Arabs, young men, put down their, and I've heard a little bit their, so the Arabs really liked me. I was in like my normal clothes, not dressed up, and the thing I wore, the t-shirt closed up with the zip. I didn't like that color. And out walking, and the young Arab man. put down their, high car, Pajero, whatever you call it. What is a beautiful woman like you doing? What is a beautiful girl like you doing outside, walking at this time, or what did this? What is a beautiful girl like? I was like, what? These Arabs, my goodness, you know, cosmopolitan Dubai. I'm in my lousy, like, this, my hair. uh, Um, oh, at that time I just had, I even have had the scarf, like a hijab. I just started it, but I wasn't wearing the abaya. And it was a colorful, but it's a beautiful, like I was like, this and one. So this, I didn't have my, I don't have this kind of hair. I don't know what these people, Arabs. Oh my God, these young men. So I'm scared here. Now I'm old and so I think maybe some Arab against me. Sorry, I can't help complaining now. It's too much for me living here. I haven't had a break, gone out maybe to London. I'm just tired of this place. Maybe I need a break. Uh, I need to get out of this city, country. So I think maybe the Arabs have something against me. But I was in hell, but even the doctor, once they don't listen. It's the law, rule is the rule. There's no bending or, like for the special. Oh, no. So, I start to abuse, right? Uh, year 2000, what happened to me? Um, Pakistanis come. Let me show you if you're a Pakistani. You're saying you're trying to poke rudely, keep poking me on that. What? One day, maybe in Pakistan, how old, the year? Okay, my father was, now he's not working. So what is your problem? He was working, right? For years. Now, UAE, Abu Dhabi, financial help for him. Although we're from Sharjah, but Abu Dhabi is helping us financially. Now, another brother of mine is not working right here. And Sharjah is financially helping him. Then they also have some help for elderly, senior people, financial help here in the UAE. So, what does Pakistan have? So, there are people who cannot work, who are not working, who have worked in their life, but now they've gone down financially, like my father. Stop. Oh, you will not stop, you Sikh Pakistanis. Shia also. Off. Tired of your hypocrisy. Shia says, look at what Yusuf said he did. in what I've heard, Shias ripping off people in Lahore, also Punjab, Sayyids and these religious scholars, and saying that mimbar pe, sitting on the, what do you call that, mimbar in English, and we will not lie. कसम है हमें, इतनी इतनी कस्में खाते हैं, such swearing they do, right? अपने प्रॉफिट की तरह, or breaking it then perhaps. They believe that this thing, and they're कसमें खा के कह रहे हैं on the member मजलिस में, right? इसकी member की कसम है, इसकी कसम है, I will not lie. और ये देखो, what such big claims, swearing on the pulpit they're sitting to give the sermon, to give the majlis. कसमें खाई हैं बड़ी बड़ी, pulpit की, अहले बैत, ये अहले बैत का दरबार है, ये अहले बैत की तहलील है, इधर ये हम कसम खा रहे हैं, ऐसा हुआ था, ऐसा हुआ था, ऐसा हुआ था. What nonsense is this? And then they come from pilgrim and all this, right? And they don't know how to, itni, you know, फिर भी दूसरों, Ali Akbar ke liye, they're conditioned. It's like automatic robot. You know, the mother cried, चाबी on, okay, it's Muharram. दूसरों की लड़कियों को खराब करें, molest करें, abuse करें, कुछ इनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. मुझे सैयद यूसुफ जैदी ने क्या बोला, वो अली वाला जो था, उसका कजन, उसने, और वो फीमेल कजन, मेल कजन और फीमेल कजन, तो ये तो घर घर में, सैयदों के घर में हो रहा है, पाकिस्तान में, पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ, पता नहीं अभी, because I lived in Pakistan. The Shias are not really humanitarian either. It's just very mechanical. अली अकबर का, लेकिन इनके दिल में कोई रहम थोड़ी है किसी के लिए. और क्या रहम, कोई कौन सा इन्होंने जाके किसी को हेल्प किया है. एक तरफ से जब मैं बीमार, जब मैं कह रही हूँ कि you know, no, the Quran is, ayat in the Quran is that the Quran is enough for my healing, तो वो एक शिया मुझे कह रही है फोन पे कि नहीं नहीं, डॉक्टर के पास मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट तो करना चाहिए, ये अपने आप को, you know, on one hand, and I'm thinking, but why should I go for the medical treatment, right? This is perhaps a spiritual, but I didn't tell her, she was a friend. कि मैं क्या, हाँ, वो एक और शिया बोल रहा है कि सैयद पता नहीं कौन सा शिया, ईरान वाला या इराक वाला, आयतुल्ला, लंदन गया था, कामल हॉस्पिटल, उनको इलाज करना, अपने हार्ट अटैक था उनको, हार्ट प्रॉब्लम था, हार्ट अटैक नहीं, सो दिस, एक तरफ से, दूसरी तरफ से ये आदमी मुझे कह रहा है, ये आदमी ने कहा है कि दरअसल लोग जो हैं वो जो दुआएं पढ़ते हैं वो लेजी हो जाते हैं, तो ज्यादा ज्यादा दुआओं पे रिलाई नहीं करो, कोई ये, राइट. एक शिया आई, मुझे कहती है वही कि दुआओं पे अपना हाथ पांव चलाओ, राइट. तो जब इंसान इतना हाथ पांव चला नहीं सकता है, मेंटली इतना टायर्ड है, फील कर रहा है मेंटली सो टायर्ड, और वो अब क्या करेगा जब इतनी थकन महसूस हो रही है अंदर से, लगता तो है कि साले में फुल, लेकिन हाथ नहीं चल, इतने टायर्ड हैं. आई नीड टू, like, I need, you know, like, put my armrest here, so I use two pillows, then my arm gets tired. उस टाइम पे भी very लो और क्या हुआ था? So these people, they're just Shias. They even Shias. They gave me such a hard time, right? इन्हें दुआ नहीं थोड़ा अपने आप को हाथ पांव भी चलाना पड़ता है वरना लेजी हो जाएंगे या यार इट डजंट वर्क दिस वे और ज़्यादा दुआ अभी कोई मुझे कह रहा है कि नहीं नहीं बेचारा स्कैर्ड ज़्यादा शिया स्कैर्ड कि ज़्यादा दुआ ना यहाँ हैवी हो जाता है इंसान लाइक ज़्यादा नादेली पढ़ने से इंसान को ज़्यादा गुस्सा आने लगता है someone told me कि don't read many nadelis like you feel more angry right so it's not good. Another said that another Shia said that uh, a lot of du'as, poor girl was scared. Yeah, heaviness. And I got like, what about the saints who have? I was thinking like, these शायद हो जाते हैं पागल हो जाते हैं या क्या हो जाते हैं ज़्यादा मेडिटेशन नहीं करना चाहिए एक लाइक लिमिट रखनी चाहिए but what about the extremists of the saints वो इतनी इतनी इतना दुआ या क्या करते हैं not human service, but like dua parna, right? Then kya. Anyway, some of them are scared. Some of them are scared that if we pray a lot, too much, it's going to be it's going to have an adverse effect on us. फिर angels नहीं आएंगे, jinns आएंगे, पता नहीं क्या. Like we have to, so in Ramadan, like some moderate about prayers and don't rely तो आप फर्स्ट स्टार्ट करते हैं कि प्रेयर इंटेंशन में करते हैं स्टार्ट करते हैं कि अगर खुदा मुझे ज़्यादा पावर दे मेरा कहाँ जा रहा है एनर्जी कहाँ जा रही है मेरी why is it draining why do I always feel tired तो दुआ पढ़ के अब ज़ैनब किसको संभाले ज़ैनब करबल से शाम आई पढ़ती दुआएं ज़ैनब I've had enough. और ये मुसलमान ये कोई सलाफी नहीं था कि खैर तो बदबख्त ऐसे तुम लोग कैसे लोग हो शिया खबरदार सलाफियों को सलाफी बिल्कुल सही हैं अबाउट प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद अल्लाह बेचारे उमर भी सही है अबू बकर भी सही था आयशा भी सही थी हफ्सा भी सही थी वेरी ट्रू अबाउट प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद सुन्नियों की हदीस बिल्कुल सही हैं आप लोगों ने जो लाइज बोले और जैसे कवर किया है your religious scholars it's so amazing what about the extremities तुम लोग शिया जब पढ़ते हो रमजान में extremities of the saints यानी क्या करते थे हाँ God's pleasure extreme oh sorry वो क्या है दुआएं जोशन कबीर या सगीर I get confused कबीर सगीर कबीर what about the extremities of the saints तो कोई बोल रहा है कि दुआ नहीं करो इतना अच्छा जब मेरे साथ पता नहीं इनको कैसे ये डेवल्स हैं these devils शिया में भी डेवल्स हैं पता है एक तरफ जब मैं कंप्लेन, अच्छा मेरे फादर की इतनी कंप्लेन कंप्लेन कंप्लेन, और जब और इस आदमी को तो शर्म नहीं है, ही हैज नो शेम, ऐसा क्रिमिनल आदमी जो मेरी दादी, जो बच्चे का इसको ख्याल नहीं है कि मैं जब बचपन में मेरी दादी ने मुझे क्या, I've told him and he has no shame, you know, and not only me, even up till the time in year 2000, late around 18 or what, I went, the eldest daughter-in-law was saying that I'm going to complain to be Fatma Zahra one day. I'll stand and complain to her what they did to me, the grandmother, her mother-in-law, my grandmother, wicked grandmother. And this guy, right, he's like on the phone, right? I was like shocked to the bone. अभी ज़हरा पापा मेरे ख्वाब में आती है, स्माइल करती है, अभी छोड़ दो, लीव इट, लाइक किसी के गुनाह, किसी ने क्रिमिनल एक्ट, सेक्सुअल अब्यूज करवाया था बच्ची को, ओ अगर किसी के गुनाह, और पापा तो इतनी अच्छी, और ये सब क्रिमिनल के साथ, ये है क्रिमिनल के साथ, just because what a criminal, he's telling me that I should, मैंने कहा उसने ये मुझे बचपन में जो किया मैं तुम्हें बता नहीं सकती, no, on the over the phone here in Dubai, हाँ, तो शिया हो इसलिए खुदा तुम लोग शिया क्रिमिनल्स को माफ कर दे। फिर जाके बीबी सकीना के ताबूत पे मार्टरडम डे पे तुम तो ताबूत नहीं देख सकते हो, अपने आप को शिया कहते हो, वो क्या के समझा है कि दुआए तवस्सुल ने तुम्हें अपनी बीवी का वो रशियन बीवी का वो शिया बना लिया, इमाम ने कोई शिया विया नहीं बनाया, तुम्हारी दुआ कबूल नहीं हुई है। कि मैं पैगंबर का प्याला भरूंगा, you know, so his imams have heard him, and his wife, Russian wife, said, I'm going to become a Muslim, Shia Muslim. So the point is that he's you know, then the Dua Tawassul has started, and all that has started going to the Imam Bargas, perhaps if more, even like perhaps on Thursday night started, you know, when God gives you you know, my aunt used to say, मुझे तो बहुत डर लगता है, if God, when I used to pray to God, and if God would quickly answer my prayers, मुझे कुछ गड़बड़ लगती है कि, and my other aunt used to say that uh, खुदा जब किसी को चाहता है ना, तो कहता है कि अब फरिश्तों को कहता है कि मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, इसको नहीं दो, इसको नहीं दो, इसकी दुआ कबूल नहीं करो, जैसे कि वो दे रहे हैं। No, I don't want to. He tells the angels that, you know, the reason why I don't want to answer their prayer is because I just love their voice. I love them when they call me. And when I don't like someone, I give it to them very quickly. Like, no, because I don't want this person. I don't want to hear the person. Disgusting, disgusting. The sinner's voice. this sinner's voice. That's why maybe, और जब मैं दुआ तो मुझे will become. So there's a ayat in the Quran. It says, I can't from the middle. It says, "O Allah, make me to enter a goodly entry, and make me to go forth a good going forth, and grant me from near thee power to assist me," and in brackets others, and say, "The truth has come and falsehood has vanished. Surely falsehood is a vanishing thing, and we reveal of the Quran that which is a healing and a mercy to the believers," and it adds only to the addition, healing and a mercy to the believers. So I felt that the Quran is sufficient, right? Healing and mercy. I won't get any heart attacks. I won't get mentally ill. I won't get emotionally unstable. I won't be traumatized. I won't have any diseases, any mental illnesses, any physical illnesses. Quran's this word, this ayat, this part, a healing and a mercy to the believers. This Quran is a healing and a mercy to the believers. And these unfaithful, these people, Shias who believe that no, you should go for, see, they couldn't. Now, even that, Sayyid Yusuf said this, someone, she had to, Sayyid, Shia, she had to go to the, although he was saying that they found nails in their house, nails, the, which ones? Those, not the hand nails. So with that they do jadoo, on the wall, on the floor, or they found many like that. So maybe black magic was done, and but she had to take medical, like she had to go to a psychiatrist, right? Tahut. Freud was a Jew, right? Psychiatry comes from Freud, not Carl Jung so much. More Freud side, Freudian. So even Carl Jung, I mean, he wasn't a Muslim. And you're taking healing from non-Muslims, going to psychiatrists, psychologists, and medical doctors who may not be Muslims. Where does God say in the Quran to get help from non-Muslims? Seek healing from Allah. Abraham said, "When I'm sick, my father, Allah heals me." Ayat in the Quran. And how much these Shias also lying, and for the convenience now they have changed their religion, right, and made it look beautiful also, by saying all these things that they have learned from here, this Shia and that Shia. Where does it say in the Quran, seek healing from non-Muslims? Where? When Ayub, Shaitan has distressed me, O Allah. So what did Allah tell him? Supposed to call on Allah alone. But now they're saying, oh, medical treatment is since when the Shias also have gotten into this nonsense. Where does it say? Now Shias are like medical treatment. हम मौलाना साहब हम मेडिकल पता नहीं कब से इधर मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट शिया इस्लाम मौलाना साहब हम ये कर सकते हैं वो कर सकते हैं फतवा निकला है in the views of Shia clerics, medicine was not only a job but also an opportunity to serve the servants of Allah and get closer to Him. So it was carried out with morality, and but now going to London and get oh come on the way they put it here, I really what rhetoric, what eloquence, right? So this is really the world. What is this? No one is after the truth. Everyone is mostly everyone biased, or they want their name, or they. So this Shia. I was thinking now she can go and she can get famous with the apostate Aladdin and these ex-Muslims and just do this. I'm not ready for what you're telling me. I haven't even gotten there for what you're telling me. But I have been thinking of this. The reason why I did this is for the Afghanis. Afghani women, Taliban have suppressed like anything. She won't go to the Shia. How the Shias have Irani. Shia. It is. Shias have said this. Shia Irani. Shia Iran. How the women are suppressed there? First and foremost, we were told Imam Mehdi is going to come and get the hypocrites, Shias. And then he'll get the illegitimate bastards. Why bastards? I was asking. Like, it's not their fault to be bastards just because their parents slept and the woman got pregnant out of wedlock. It's not the illegitimate son or daughter's fault. What nonsense is this? That Imam Mahdi then will get the illegitimate bastards. Like, meaning really illegitimate. But first and foremost, right? So she has the evidence, right? Look at this. The Shia Iran. What is this regime? This is the true Shia, true Islam, true Shia Islam in Iran. Human rights violations, left, right, and center. First, get the human rights violations. Shia ex-Muslim. I think she was a setup. See, I was also very curious. Like, I was kind of like, she hasn't given the name of the, and her story would be known. Like, come on, come on, kisko bewakoof bana rahi hai? Like, who's she? Like, I haven't been born now, right? She may think she's very intelligent and all this. Kisko bewakoof bana rahi hai? Her community is not going to find out that she's got a YouTube channel and by her story that just by a mask she's going to protect. They are fooling even Americans. Human rights violations in Iran against women. And who is this person? Who is she? Who is she? Enough is enough. Right? She can sit there and talk, right? Who is she fooling? By wearing a mask, you're going to protect yourself From your Shia community, one Maulvi Sahib has done this to me. And I was this. Mutta hai. What the hell? Mutta kiya tha tumhare saath. What big deal? And as if the community is not going to find out who she is. Her story, ex-Muslim clergy abuse survivor. And she's not giving the name to stay safe and all. What nonsense. How can we know that she's even telling a true story? So she maybe, you know, she knew that it'll come on my. Maybe she tried to bait me. What nonsense is this going on? You know, these Pakistanis, गोरों को बेवकूफ बनाना इनका काम है. Because बेचार वो समझते हैं कि these Americans and these Europeans, they can't fool me, these Pakistanis. These Asians can't fool me. I mean, do you Americans really believe the story? Would you believe the story? He can fool you, Americans. Okay, an apostate Aladdin, right? Look how they have fooled you Americans. Now you will say F word and you'll say, what the F? But look at his akhlaq, right? Look at his manners when he's talking. Let me see. I can tell by his eyes. You know, there was a girl, Natasha, in Center for Advanced Studies, Karachi. She came up to me and said, "You're a Shia, right?" I said, "Yeah, yes, but I'm a Iran. I have some Irani blood." She said, "No, no, no. I have Irani. I'm also Irani, full Irani. But you look like a Shia." I can tell who's a Shia and who's a Sunni even. When I look at my principal, like I know she's a Sunni. Look at my, who was a friend of mine, Sunni friend. I can tell that they're not Shias. Now, I can tell that who is a Shia from the eyes. So, you know what he's done? So, okay, no. Good manners are not everything in life. These are just cultivated. I was telling an Ismaili also, right? Do you feel that your good manners, that they're cultivated and they're not natural? Like you've had to either sometimes, have you ever felt like you have to struggle with your good manners or be good manners? Maybe they were taught from childhood, but it's all a cultivation. And sometimes you feel like an imposter, like being cordial, all this. This is a cultivation. We need to embrace our wild, the angry self also. When the lion is angry, the roars, right? So some it's not natural. People think that anger, that these cultivated manners are great. Oh, we've cultivated these manners and they're great. Oh, we don't say F you or anything. And we talk in such a polite manner. This is all artificially cultivated. It's not the true you. Yes, and you have to do it if you come from a dysfunctional family, then or abusive mother, father, or like then even though a Shia, these things will not be instilled in you, right? Maybe this Shia guy, apostate Aladdin, had cultivated from, and he didn't come from a dysfunctional family. So don't, I mean, you Americans are being fooled by these ex-Muslims, so-called Sunni ex-Muslims, yeah? You are being fooled. This kind of manners, cultivated, it's fake. What if a person comes from a distance and he'll be looking down upon them, and tomorrow he's going to look down upon you Americans too. He will. So what? He's not a okay, he's an ex-Muslim, but look at his background, right? Look at his behavior. It tells you what his background. Oh, such a, my parents didn't drink alcohol. They didn't. There was so many cases. I read a book that a parent abuse in American societies, and family parents dysfunction, fighting because the drunk, father's drunk, mother's drunk, abusing each other, and all this. It's just pretentious. I found something for no religion, no Shia, no cultivation of manners or anything. Jiddu Krishna. See your true self. There are people who get angry, right? There are Muslims coming here and saying you have a mental problem. They don't even know. These Shias also don't know. They don't care. But they will go to the majlis, they'll cry for Hussein because they're programmed. Ismailis don't uh, cry so much for Hussein like the Shia, 12 Shias do. Because they're programmed, their Imam is. Okay, they have an Imam, but if they were programmed, they would cry, and if they're brought up in Indo-Pak, then they'll scream in majlises and they're very passionate. I was very passionate as a Shia. Oh, but like also now Boris, they say not to, like a Christian was asking me, like, you're not supposed to enjoy, like in all my friends, like female and all, they were there and we were in the balcony. They're like, you Shia say you cannot enjoy, so you have to close your close your lights, close the lights, and then you know I was like, really? No, no. We can enjoy our, like Bori Shias, they get their females get, so now it depends on which level, right? For the Boris, uh, the woman is not supposed, so you're going to say, oh, look at this. Look at how the Americans make love, right? Look at this movie. This is like, oh, this should not be allowed in. You know how we make love, or maybe we just, just very decently, like as if a child is, your child is sleeping on your bed, right? Hmm, chup, like no, like right. So don't even make a sound, don't move, just do it very decently. You know what I mean? We don't take our clothes off, nothing. Like I'm sleeping on my parents' bed when I was small. I don't even know when, and my father's on the other side, call him daddy, get up and, oh, daddy's on the other side. I'm on this side, my mother's side, right? So I didn't even know. So it depends now for the boys, the way the females might enjoy the sex. It's not allowed. Shia boys are not allowed this. It's like unchaste. Oh, sorry, it's lust. It's lust, and lust is not allowed for the woman in Bori Shia. So the thing changes. It's relative, right? Cultural relativity. Okay, if you're going to see this movie, American movie, you Shias may not be allowed to do this, or maybe the 12 Shias how to. But I've seen the 12 Shias watch this movie, right? Like husband and wife. So what is it called? Basic Instinct, right? This movie. So it is relative. It is every culture has different ways, manners. Okay, more here on the side of the Shias, they might not want to make love like this, like it says. Some Christian was asking me, like, aren't you Shias? You're not supposed to enjoy the sex, right? And you even close the lights, so the less enjoyment, the better. Maybe even keep your clothes on, for that. So if you're brought up like this, conditioned like this, you'll feel, oh, this is the most decent way. And like, so Islam makes you forget what is natural. It is a natural thing, right? You were born naked. I think some Shias would not even take their complete clothes off. Like maybe not. I don't know. These are conditionings. You need to realize, I think, what is your true nature, what is your natural way. In even marriage, you cannot enjoy this. It is natural. What is a natural desire? Properly, you can't enjoy. Boris Shias for sure. The women, the poor women, not the men. Poor women, this is the reason why. Lust. The women should not be lustful. So what's the thing? FFMG. FGM or FMGS. No, no, sorry. FGM. Female genital mutilation. I keep forgetting. Yes, it's female genital mutilation for the Boris. Ask the Boris why. And if you do it in the most natural way and enjoy the most, get the most pleasure out of it, even with your husband, some Shias would say that's not right. And I thought the Shias were discussing this with the Allama Kashmiri. I thought Shias didn't have, what do you call it, with their wives, or from the back. Only Sunnis allowed it. Then I did my research, and so it was like Shias are allowed. And they were saying, look at this, it is allowed in the Sunnis to annex sex. Only allowed in the Sunnis. We don't do it. It's wrong. Yeah, look at this. But I found out that this is allowed in Shia Islam and not allowed in Sunni Islam. In Sunni Islam, anus. Anus, why would I swear? Is considered what? Now I'm getting, like, every time I look at this, I remember how many times my aunt told me anal sex is not allowed in Shia Islam but is allowed in Sunni Islam. Then Sayyid Kashmiri, Maulana Kashmiri came to Dubai, right? And in my uncle's youngest father's, they were discussing this. So they were saying Sunnis are really, I heard it from with my own ears. Sunnis are allowed this anal sex. This is like, wait a minute, let me just, this is like, you know, I'm a little bit confused here. Like, but I'm sure that the Shias used to say that Sunnis are, what is the meaning? I hope it's not some other, just trying to, anus, relating, yeah, near the anus, right? Okay, anal. So maybe anus says, oh my God. But there's a consensus among Islamic scholars against it. According to Islamic Gate, prohibition is rooted in the belief that it goes against the natural way of procreation and the purpose of sexual relations within marriage. No, but by how many Shias was I told? And even when Maulana Kashmiri came, what's his name? They discussed it that Sunnis were allowed this, Shias are not allowed this. Now see, very quickly, AI is anal sex in Islam. I don't know, but this is what I read, yeah, and this is what I found again today. AI has given it. Anal sex in Shia Islam. This is unbelievable. Makruh, but not explicitly forbidden. Now you see, for us, I know lobsters are makruh, crabs are makruh, but my father's had lobsters when he was living in Singapore. He put us on lobsters. He made us have crabs also. So crabs and lobsters are makruh, meaning highly undesirable, but you can have it. It's not forbidden. It's not haram. That's why you can have it. What is this? So this is what I read before in the Shia is allowed. ShiaChat.com. Can't go inside the site. Look at how the Shias have lied. And you cannot plead ignorance of law here against the Sunnis. You liars. Stop it now. So you, in your own way, are zalim, cruel people. You come from majlises and you don't know how to talk to your older sister who's not well. I know how you, my father who goes crying. Once I told him, what kind of a Shia are you? Right? No feelings for people, no sympathies, no rahm, no understanding heart, such a practical man. I once told him, I said, what kind of a Shia are you? Like, you have no feelings for him. It's like his mother. Oh my God. Excuse me, crying for Ali Akbar and all this programming is, it doesn't make them soft hearted for anyone. It doesn't make them humanitarian. It doesn't make them compassionate. It doesn't. This crying and all this for Imam Hussein, it in fact, sometimes you lose the energy, it makes you so angry. You know, when you become weak, like too much crying is, it made me very weak and get angry, and the depression years, crying, sad years, grieving, made me very, very, some, like, it didn't make me compassionate. I used to get very angry. That's not the reason that, then we have the warrior Ali take up the sword and if you, and the strictness, oh, if my sister, I would not be able to take it, right? My mother was lenient with me, but I wasn't lenient with my sister. I could not take a lie. I could not take sleeveless wearing, although I wore shorts. Now, I got a sister after a long time, and I couldn't. When she grew up, when she was growing up also, I couldn't take it. Ugh. So no. The strict laws and all, you can be very hard, no soft-hearted. You can punish very severely. So what softness and what humanity? Because even if your wife, right, is indisciplined, disobeys you, on the third count you can hit her like anything, strike her. What compassion, what empathy, what everything gone at that time. When you're punishing adultery, flogging, lesbians, you find out the law, right? The person will, of course, then you give your daughter a lesbian, flog her. 70 lashes for a lesbian. I think I had a small booklet of punishments. Where's your humanity? Being a lesbian is a crime. It has 70 lashes, I think. No mercy. So Taliban, what? Imam Ali, booklet, punishment, Islam, Shia Islam punishments. For a lesbian. In Shia Islam. Oh, wait a minute. Punishment. 70 lashes. These Muslims are not going to tell you. Ex-Muslims even will not tell you about Shia. 70 lashes. Shia Sam, give me Shia Sam. Google search is also not giving me the booklet that my father had kept. "70 lashes." Should have given it to her, well, she got married. Everything is zina. Kissing, touching, having a girlfriend is zina. If a man, I was told, both the Sunni and Shia agree, if a man looks at the back of your foot, the heel part, above the heel part, yeah, the heel part, that's zina, adultery. Some Alam Shias would say wear socks when you go out. Have to cover your, because looking at my Shia uncle said it, his Sunni wife said it, both of them agreed. Of course it's haram. No, neither Shia or nor Sunni are allowed to have girlfriend or boyfriend. It is haram. Now where's the punishment? Why aren't they giving this Shia? Shia Islam. Where you're trying to save the Afghanis, Afghani women. You don't have it here. These Shias are, yes, around 7, yeah. The book, I think 70, like that, for the Indonesia, but Shia. These Shias, I don't know, they're hiding this. Such, now Iranian woman gets 74 lashes for violating public morals. Okay, maybe for this Shia, she's not worried about the Iran violations for human women's rights violations. That's why she got attention from apostate Aladdin. I knew it. I first I thought apostate Aladdin was a fake ex-Muslim. Then I looked at him and I thought, he's a Shia. And this is what YouTube has given us, right? That they hide their faces. Why does he have to hide his face? Why? His family is going to, oh, he has to protect this and protect that, then forget it. So much protection, his family will be asked by his Shia community, oh, your son. Problem people. That's why you see you Muslims coming, your Shias, undercover as Salafis. That's why you see very few want are not even ex-Muslims are doing this for truth or false, right? And someone, fortunately, so now the Ismailis, I don't know when they changed to such from such strict rules. Even Imam Muhammad al-Baqir has hit a slave girl and called her a rascal, right? Imam Muhammad Baqir was the same Imam. They hadn't split as yet, the 12er Shias and the Ismaili Shias. So, um, see, it's like, remaining like now carrying on with a great change in Islam. See what the Ismailis get from there. Now they've okay. Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed gave them a place for this their Jamaat and all this land. Oh, but so Ismailis, I'm going to say that the Ismailis, look at this. Like you, okay, when did the change come from hijab? You see, why did His Highness, why did Aga Khan the Third say no, not anymore? And this Dr. Khalil Andani has explained through that fasting nights that you can go into your wives. So the Shias take it that the law can be changed, and the Imam will know, the Imam, when to change the law. Or Surah Nur at 55, right? Now you can go into your wives. So to say that this Imam on hijab didn't do anything wrong by saying, but before, His Highness Aga Khan III, also known as Sultan Muhammad Shah, advocated for the progress and upliftment of women, including their education and economic independence, rather than focusing on traditional veiling practices like the hijab. He believed women should be educated not just for, but you see how they've put it? Now, can you tell that this hijab was implemented, was practiced by, and kept in law, like it was compulsory by the imams, previous imams. Until when? You see how the AI puts it here. Now, here, the Ismailis, aren't you lying about this? The veil for women is a tradition which precedes Islam and was introduced as a sign of respect of women and not of submission, i.e., against the concept that a woman is an object of the society of men. It should be either, please see this. Oops, Imam Shah, there's a misprint here. Against the concept that okay, yeah, that a woman is an object of the society of men. Oh God, Khan the Fourth. The veil was not common in the Muslim empire. Oh my God. Now see, 12 Shias have told us that Bibi Fatima Zahra had to cover it. Muhammad Hassan Ali. The veil was not common in the Muslim empire. I'm sorry, I can't read these lies. Wait a minute. It seems that means what? It seems that Nizari Ismailis abolished the veil and hijab in the 20th century, and the same order was re-emphasized in the 12th century. And but I appeal to you, not what it seems, or it was like this, or the veil was maybe, yes. The Hindus, the pagan Arabs, they all wore veils for respect. It seems that Nizari Ismailis, it seems But no, it may seem, question, your grandfather abolished the veil. Was it a revolutionary step when it did? Ah, Khan, it was a bold step, but more social than religious. Originally, the veil had nothing to do with Islam. So it was a pagan thing then. Had nothing to do with Islam, and the veil was worn in pre-Islamic Arabia. Was worn in Ajah. The veil was initially what distinguished a free woman from a slave. The slave woman who was not wearing a veil could be bought or exchanged. The woman wearing the veil was not at the disposal of society. The veil has become no longer a symbol but folklore. Imam Shah Karim al Husseini, Khan the Fourth. No, yeah. No, so it seemed that this was, but it wasn't like that. Just a tradition. Arab, pagan, that it's a tradition. So check this out, this ayat. Check it out. This would not be in the true Quran of Prophet Muhammad. Surah, was it tell your women to 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 put cover their bosoms. Oh, I thought the pagans were going naked, circumambulating the Kaaba, women and men both. O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to bring down over themselves of their outer garments. Outer coverings are on them. Maybe check this ayat out. What? I'm sick and tired. Oh my God. Really, these people, I'm sick and tired of you Shias, your lies.